Womp, womp, womp. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Newble in the house with you. So right now we are looking at last week's a little bit just to review, and then we'll talk about this week's lesson. So 4.1, solving absolute value inequalities, right? So I do have some videos here to help you, which is awesome, that talks about how to graph inequalities on a number line, greater than, less than. So make sure you watch those videos, as well as some videos with me helping you right on the homework there. Woo! Yeah, sick. Solving inequality videos. Here's one from last year's worksheet as well. What? Nice. Okay, so the one we're going to look at right now, though, is a question that's been brought up to us today, and that is question number 7. Nice. So question number 7 is a crazy, fun, weird one. Here we go. So let's first what you do, I think we talked about this last time. So you'd actually split this into two equations, right? Split into two equations and then solve for those two equations. Drop the absolute value. So 6x plus 8 is greater than negative 28. Nice. And you do 6x plus 8 is less than. And then instead of a negative 28, so you change the inequality sign, but you also change the sign of the number, so positive 28. Interesting. And by doing this, we should get greater, which would be in this direction and also be in this direction. Cool. So then we're going to go and solve for x now. So I would go ahead and minus 8. And so 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Oh, how convenient. We got negative 36 when we added those. And that's also divisible by 6. What? Nice. So divide by 6, divide by 6. So we get x is not equal to, but greater than. So x should be greater. Did we divide by negative? No, so we don't have to change the inequality symbol again. So just greater than. So x is greater than negative 6. Beautiful. Then we come over here, and this time we're going to minus 8 to the other side. And so when we do that, we actually get a positive 20. And so we get 6x is less than positive 20. And then we divide by 6, divide by 6. Nice. So 20 divided by 6 is like what? 6 times 3 is 18. So maybe like 3 point something, 3.3 or something like that, 3.2, 3 point something like that. So x is less than. In fact, we can do a calculator there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and do 20 divided by 6. Yeah, 3.3. Cool. So 3.33333. So those are two answers, which, wow, we don't even see up here. What the devil's going on, right? So if we're going to do this on a number line, we would do x needs to be greater than negative 6. So that would be this direction, negative 6. Also, we want x is less than, here we go. So also we have x is less than 3.333 or 26. And so if we're going to do less than, we would do open hole and go in this direction. What the? Yeah, I can see why you chose this problem. This is confusing. So it's supposed to be greater, right? Going in opposite directions, but this one is going towards each other. And this is a greater problem, greater, which greater means this way or this way, opposite directions. So then if we do a test point to see what the heck's going on, so between negative 6 and 0, or negative 6 and 3 is like maybe 0. And so if I plug a 0 in, that goes away. 6 times 0 is just 0. And then is 8 greater than negative 28? Well, yes, it is. So that means we're right. It's in between those two things. But what if, I just had a thought. take a look at this. Take a look at this. So this is actually saying anything can be greater than negative 28? Huh. That's interesting. So what if I choose a number that's over here on this side of the number line? So for example, what if I choose like 4? That's greater than 3.333. Well, 6 times 4 is 24. And 24 plus 8 is 32. And isn't 32 the absolute value of that? Isn't that greater? Isn't that greater than negative 28? Why, yes it is. So that means our arrows are going to keep going and go in this direction. And that means this arrow is going to keep going and go in this direction. And that means that probably we're looking at all real numbers. All real numbers. Everything to the left, everything to the right, just everything. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. So even if we chose maybe our open hole as a possible solution, let's take a look at that. What if we did negative 6? Does that even work too? Is it really all real numbers? Well, negative 6 times 6 is negative 36. And then negative 36 plus 8 is going to be negative 28. But remember, we're doing the absolute value of that. And so the absolute value of negative 28 is positive 28. Which is indeed, positive 28 is greater than negative 28. So look at that. They all work. All solutions. All solutions. Nice, nice. So that was a tricky one. Number question 7 was a tricky one. So hopefully that helped you with all real numbers. Cool. Okay, then let's go and take a look at what else we're having this week. So we are on Module 5, Week 5. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nice. So if you couldn't make it to this meeting and you're watching this video live stream, or no, recorded, make sure that you email me your favorite snack after school and mention what mine is. Whoa, there's mine. That's right. It's a cucumber. So email me your favorite snack, and mine is a cucumber that I grew from my vegetable garden. Wow, that's juicy. There's like drips of water. Can you see the drips of water on there? I don't know if you could see that. Super juicy. So thanks for watching this video. Email me so I know that you've been watching, which is awesome. And we're going to take a look at this week now. So right now we're doing 5.0, attending this virtual class. Next will be combining functions, compositions, and inverse functions. So that's kind of a definitely honors part, especially the inverse functions. But I do have videos here to help you, lots of videos. For combining functions is pretty easy. So we're just combining like terms and plugging in things and inserting things into each other and then combining and foiling and stuff like that. With compositions, we're actually like plugging a number into a number and then plugging it again into another number. Look, there's me at the board. Go New Bull. Let's take it easy, thanks. Okay, so let's see an x for 0. So we're taking g of 0. So we get 0 squared is just 0. And you're plugging it in for function g. So g of 0 is equal to 3. Because 0 squared is 0 plus 3. Then you take that 3. We're going to do f of 3 now. So then f of and you plug it into f now, right? Because we're looking at f of 3 now. The g of 0 goes away. For f of x. And there's a 3 there now. So then we get there 3 times 4 is 12 minus 11. And 12 minus 1 is 11. Did you get it? 11. The answer's 11. Okay, number 2, we have h of 0. Which means we're going to do h of 0 is 2 over 0 plus 2. Nice. And 2 over 2 is just 1. 2 over 2 is just 1. So now this h of 0 just becomes number 1. Becomes the 1. So then we just have to find g of 1. So then we go over here where
is x squared plus 3. So we're going to go 1 squared.
Plug a 1 there and a 1 there. Plug a 1 in.
1 squared is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Good job. Boom.
1 squared plus 3 is 4.
Number 3, let's see if you're getting good at this. If you can do now.
So that's compositions, right? Not too bad, not too bad. And then, last but not least, verifying inverse functions using compositions. Wow, looks like I need to put a video on there for you. So I'll go and find that video for you, verifying inverse functions using compositions. I think it's actually embedded in the assignment. Possibly, I think. We can take a look for you real quick. Here we go, inverse functions. Yeah, this is a video to help you with one-to-one, whether a function is one-to-one or not. Oh, wow. So maybe I need to throw a video in there, so I think I will. So finding the inverse function is basically doing this. Let me go and show this to you. So finding the inverse function is you basically, so you switch, right? You switch the x's and the y's. So basically this becomes an x. And then this x becomes a y, so 3y. And then we have plus 4. So you're basically switching, if I can spell very well with my mouse there. So you're switching your x's and switching them with your y's and switching your y's with your x's. You're switching the x and y's, switching the x and y's. And then you're going to solve for y. Yeah, solve for y. And that'll get you your final answer. Solve for y. So here we go. So now we're going to solve for y. So I'm going to minus 4 to the other side, minus 4 to the other side. So we get x minus 4 is equal to 3y. And then we're just going to divide by 3, divide by 3. There we go. We just solved for y. So y is equal to x minus 4 over 3. X minus 4 over 3. Yeah, which is this one? X minus 4 over 3. So that's finding the inverses. Find the inverse of the one-to-one function. So that's finding the inverse of our one-to-one function, which means every input there's an output. Every input there's an output. That's a one-to-one function. Cool. So that's helping you find the inverse of our one-to-one functions. Don't forget to cube root both sides. No, I think it's add 5 first, then cube root both sides. Nice. So probably looking at this one, probably. Cool. Okay, so there's compositions and inverses. I'll have to put some more videos on there to help you. I do have a pretty good video there to help you. And last but not least, so after doing combining functions, inverses, and compositions, you're going to be doing the practice test. Woo! Getting ready to take our test. Nice. So I'm going to push the build feature. Hopefully this works and that you can get in there okay and watch my videos. Radicals and absolute value practice test, as well as compositions, which is awesome. So there's our absolute value functions, which is awesome. And then there's also radicals, which is also awesome. And graphing. I might actually update for this class because I just made a new test. Woo! But then I'm a little bit worried it doesn't have the compositions in it. Oh, neither does this one. Wow. Yeah, so we might update. We might update this practice test for you, which would be awesome. So we'll hurry and delete this and put in a new one for you there. Awesome possum. Let's go ahead and double check here for that one. Yeah, because this is my new one. Look at this new practice test. So it's basically got more graphing, like with the number line, absolute value inequalities, and graphing too. There's lots of graphing too, which is awesome practice. So yeah, what do you think? I think we should put this one in here. Yeah, this looks a lot better, doesn't it? I think this a lot more fill in the blank and extraneous. You don't have to put none. You just put like yes, it's extraneous, or no, it's not extraneous. So yes, it's extraneous if it doesn't work. And then no, not extraneous if it does work. Well, I can already tell with number 7, you're going to get 2 solutions. But because it equals -5, that means that, absolute value always gives positive numbers. it'll never spit out a negative number. So no matter what solutions you get, which you do have to find, these ones are going to be yes, extraneous, it doesn't work. Yes, extraneous, it doesn't work. But like for number 1, you're going to square both sides, you get 4. Then you add 4, so you're going to get an 8. And then when you plug it back in, 8 minus 4 is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So no, it's not extraneous. It does indeed work. Cool. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and look at and take the test. Woo! So for my flex students, for my magnet students, that's right. That's you guys. So you get to actually do the test a few times if you need to. You can take it multiple times. It's going to be worth 100 points. Whoa! 100 points. So we'll push that build to make sure this is working for you. There we go. And I think probably we'll put in the other test because I just feel like this new quiz, I don't know, I just didn't do as good, because you have to fill in the blank and put none and stuff, and it's just kind of confusing. So I really feel like drop-down menus are a lot better. Look at that huge graphing. Ugh, that's kind of ugly. So I'm going to go in and delete these and put in my new test because I think they're a lot better. Sick. So maybe hold off on a second on taking these tests till I update this today. But other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Remember, make sure to email me if you weren't here live today, which some of you were. Email me what your favorite after-school snack is. And, oh yeah, yours was grapes. Thanks for saying that. And mine was cucumber. Cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. You behind the screen. Thanks for watching.